Alright, this is an experiment with GPT4 APIs, so we'll be calling the OpenAI APIs directly. And let's select the model first. So this will be GPT4. We're going to start with the system prompt. By the code, the explanation of the code work and issues, if anyone cares to submit any, so you can find them here. So now it will be we're going to test the drawing abstraction. You draw using SVG, support vector graphics. This is the system prompt. So I now move to the user prompt. Could say something like, draw a house. There we go. I'm going to open the DevTools on the right, so we can't see any messages in the console. For example, the array of the actual content that is being sent to the API will show up here. At any point you can open and find out what's going on. There it is. We just got the answer, and correspondingly we have it here, SVG, being used to address or to complement the answer. Here is the SVG drawing. Let's find out if the house is good. We don't see a house, and we probably want it inside of a div, so put it in a div. So this illustrates the use or the targeting specifications at many levels. So this technical one, right? Put it in a HTML division, and hopefully we should see the SVG now pop up within an HTML, and the user interface will show the picture. There it is. We have a pink house here. So now we move to the conceptual abstractions. Put a tree next to it. Now we need to be a little patient. And again, we can follow the changes in the prompt here. So right now we are in our ACE. So it will be system, user, assistant, user, assistant, user, assistant, user. And now we are waiting for the assistant to respond to the request to put the orange sun above. So it's implicit above what's drawn already. Oh, there it is. Put the sun over to the right. Now let's see if we can make it move. Right, sunrise and setting in an arc. And just keep doing it. So the answer is going to come up here. What you have below is the succession of engagement. So 5, 4, all the way to 1, 3, 2, 1. Starting with the system prompt, and all the others are user prompts that trigger an assistant response. So we'll be patient. Here are the 3 dots. And hopefully we'll get this picture with the sun rising and setting, moving in an arc. You will also notice that now the SVG is consistently placed within the div. And we have something new. There it is. There we are. We could say a closer arc. Closer arc, please. So this really is context dependent. In the meantime, we get some information how the graphic elements are being interpreted and assembled together. So be patient again. And there we are. Slightly closer, not big difference. What we may want to change is move the sun to the background. Move the sun to the background and use a smaller radius for the animation arc. Okay. Or use Alright, let's find out how it looks. Yeah, it's a tighter arc as requested before, and it's now happening in the background. So this is pretty amazing. Let's try something now completely out of context. For example, plot 1, 3, 2, 5. So let's see, let's put 6 numbers versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's completely out of context. Let's see how it handles it. It is a drawing of sorts, but one with a scale. And as before, you can go up and down and find the previous versions of the engagement. So back to the top, it's still going. Let's give it a few more seconds, there it is. And it interpreted correctly, so remove the previous figure, started a new one, and now we can start having completely different engagement. Please add axis. So this with ticks. Oh, and it's done. And the explanation is here, that each tick is a short line. But now we lost the points. Replot values on this axis. And misspelled. So let's see how it handles this. Okay, and we have the points back. And we could continue. So again, we are at the SVG level, and the interpretation so far has been surprisingly accurate. We'll stop here. I know.